Ciao, calcio lovers. Week 4 in Serie A set the soccer world on fire as Cristiano Ronaldo finally finds the net for Juventus. And on the same day, Insigne saves Napoli in the 79th, Parma take the cheese grater to Inter, and Roma keeps crumbling. While on the continent, all the big boys stay perfect. My name is Graziano. This is the Italian Soccer Addict broadcast, and you are where you need to be to get all your calcio information. Andiamo! The highlight game of the week is always the one featuring Cristiano Ronaldo. And this Sunday, he didn't disappoint. At the Allianz in Toronto, the €60 million a year man got the goose eggs off his back. It was just a matter of time anyways. In the 50th minute, Sassuolo defender Ferrari tries to head the ball back to his keeper, but it hits the post and Johnny on the spot Ronaldo pokes it home for his first Juve goal. And in typical flair, celebrated with style. In the 65th, Ronaldo scores a typical Ronaldo goal by sprinting up the field. He takes a pass from Emre Can and slots it into the right-hand corner of the net for his second of the match in a 2-1 Juve victory. Obviously, he knew Champions League play was just around the corner and decided to step up his game. But unfortunately, the victory was marred at the end of the game when Juve Douglas Costa elbowed, headbutted, and spit on Sassuolo's Di Francesco. This is going to hurt. The only team close to Juve, Napoli, hosted Italy's youngest team, Fiorentina, at the San Paolo, where only 20,000 people were allowed in because of high ticket prices. What looked certain to finish in a tie was saved for the Partenope by Lorenzo the Magnificent, who took a slotted pass from Milik and deposited into the net for an 80th minute winner. Napoli are the true anti-Juve and are 3 points back. Inter Milan, the preseason favorite to give Juve a Scudetto run, got an ugly surprise at home from newly promoted Parma. Parma's Di Marco pretended to be Roberto Carlos and unleashed a swirling bomb from 30 meters in the 79th to give Parma a 1-0 surprise away victory. You got to go back to 2014 to see this type of result. With this loss, Inter are in full crisis mode as they have only 4 points from 4 games. With Antonio Conte unemployed, I wonder if Spalletti's looking over his shoulder. I'd be worried. Speaking of Spalletti, his old team Roma aren't faring any better as they stuttered and sputtered and played yet another stinker at home. After going up 2-0 on goals by El Shaarawy in the 10th and Cristante in the 30th, they returned to their fragile selves and allowed bottom-place Chievo to tie the game with goals from Berisha in the 52nd and Stepnitsky in the 83rd. Roma have now given up 5 goals at home and have only 5 points from 4 games. This is looking like a coaching chain begging to happen. Another coaching hotspot belongs to Milan's Gattuso. Milan went down quickly in the 4th to a Pedro goal. But thanks to Numan Higuain, who got his first of the year to save a 1-1 tie, and Gattuso's job for at least 1 more week. The surprising team of the year, Sampdoria, continues to pound the net, this time beating Frosinone 5-0. 35-year-old Quagliarella scored again, and Roma cast off Gregory Defrel, who couldn't put the ball in the ocean last year, got another brace to lead all scorers in Italy with 4 goals. Where were you at Roma? Lazio got its second victory of the year away at Empoli 1-0 as Parolo got the last word with a 47th minute winner. Other scores saw Genoa get a Piatek goal, his 4th of the year, to beat Bologna 1-0, and Udine and Torino played to a 1-1 tie. My goal of the week comes from Parma's cheese grater Di Marco, a Roberto Carlos-like bomb. Mamma mia. It's Hannibal time. Let's take a look what's happening across the Alps. Across the pond in the EPL, history was made on the weekend as two teams started 5-0 for the first time in league history. Liverpool stayed perfect, beating Tottenham 2-1, and Maurizio Sarri's Chelsea also went 5-0, getting a hat-trick from their Garden of Eden Hazard to beat Cardiff 4-1. What a difference a coach makes. Both the Manchesters also got victory. City got goals from their three S's, Sané, Silva, and Sterling, to beat Fulham 3-0, and United got a Lukaku goal, his fourth, to beat previously undefeated Watford 2-1. Joining the perfect 5-0 club was French giants PSG as they beat Saint Etienne, who didn't have a prayer, 4-0. In Spain, still perfect 4-0 is Barcelona, who fought back one down to Real Sociedad with goals from Suarez and Dembele. And dropping out of the perfect start category was Ronaldo-less Real, who tied 1-1 at Athletic. That's it from across the pond. Now back to the boot. Coming up this week, Champions League and Europa League play return with 6 Italian teams participating. On Tuesday, Inter hosts Tottenham. Now, both teams are struggling from domestic losses and are in a group with Barcelona. So a victory at home is important for Inter if they hope to go through. But based on the last performances, I see a Tottenham victory. I know it's disappointing, but that's what it is. Also on Tuesday, Red Star Belgrade take on Napoli. Napoli are playing well, but a trip to fan-crazy Belgrade is never easy. But in a group that features also PSG and Liverpool, Napoli need this victory, and I think they're going to get it. Then on Wednesday, Juventus travel to Spain to play Valencia. Ronaldo, having found his Serie A goals, looks to continue dominating Champions League scoring. That's why they got him, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Also on Wednesday, Roma fly to Madrid to face Ronaldo-less Real. With Bale, Benzema, and Asensio, expect this fragile Roma defense to show its limitations. This could be a Liverpool-like blowout. As a Roma fan, I hope not, but all the indicators say addio, ouch. Then on Thursday, Lazio host Apollon and beat them as Immobile finds the net. And Dudelang of Luxembourg hosts Milan, where Gonzalo puts on a winning show. Did you know that according to Tourism Italia, last year was Italy's most successful tourist year with 52 million visitors? So, do we call Ronaldo a tourist, or is he a resident yet? And speaking of Ronaldo, did you know that Cristiano Ronaldo, with his 2 goals for Juventus, have now scored 400 league goals? That's it for this week. Push that subscribe button, give me that Roman thumbs up, and tell your soccer friends where to find me. Ciao.